Was there any missed opportunities you guys think from the Super Bowl?
Okay.
And can I just throw mines out there? If I'm Drake, and I would have bought a spot right before the fucking Super Bowl or right after.
Okay.
Do you think there's any missed opportunities from
to do what though? Let's talk about it. To put up a commercial or something.
No, I would have worked with a brand. Why would I? You about to watch something? I could have did anything.
Okay.
You know what I mean? You about to watch something, a performance of somebody that did not win or some shit.
Okay.
Like, you do something funny, but attach yourself to a brand.
Okay.
And you have a chance for a brand to impact to be in a cultural moment.
Okay.
You wouldn't have jumped on that. And
yeah. You know what? You know what? That's smart because you could have sort of like. That's a good. You know, if that hit the table. You say we know he's going to come out with that. So if what brand should have been? But I could see how would you handle that? You can handle it like he's sitting there watching it at home, and maybe you can almost
with his Mountain Dew or Coca-Cola.
No, listen.
Like
I think that's
some shit like
that. So look what we talked about. We talk about what did I just say to him earlier when we talk about how the eggs are in certain things and how he just naturally look at what he just thought about. I didn't even think on that level. See, I'm not gonna sit here and be like, I did. I didn't even think on that level. What I said was he should have showed up.
Yeah, for sure.
I said he should have showed up for the culture to say, I know he's gonna do this. I know it's gonna impact me, but let me still show up and be a real one anyway. But right, but I didn't even think. That's fun. That's a fun. Again, if he was being a businessman and he had the right team around him, he could have capitalized on that moment, like you said, and bought a primetime spot, maybe right before halftime show or right after halftime, or both. I want the right before and the right after.
Before you view this bunk ass.
And then after. You see me.
I'm not impressed. I'm still here.
Right.
New album dropping the 14th.
See?
Mountain Dew.
See? Exactly. You see?
He messed that up by suing his record company. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know? But a brand, what Jerry was talking about, here's a cultural moment that we know getting ready to happen. We know it's going to be a big cultural moment. How do you get ahead of this cultural moment, right? You know what I mean? And where right now you lose, how can you flip that? How can you take advantage of your position in this great cultural moment and almost steal it in a way? But it has to be done. It has to be done just fucking right, though. Right, it has to be. Because you know what I'm saying. When you go down that road, you better make sure you nail it. You know, like the Wyatt said, when you come for the king, what was this? In the Wyatt, you better not miss.
I mean, look,
not miss. Right?
You know, again, Onk, like this is what we talk about when we talk about. Honestly, like, and I don't know his camp. I can only assume. Like, I've never met Drake personally. You know, a lot of people I've met, so I could talk about my experience. I've never met Drake. I don't know anybody in his camp, but I would assume, and again, I know he has control over everything, but I would assume with all the smart people around him, with all the people with influence and money and power around him, that somebody should have sat him down and had this. Look how easy we had this conversation, and we're spitballing. It's no way, because you knew about the Super Bowl. You knew Kendrick was going to perform. You knew he was going to perform this song. You have months to prepare for this, right? Again, the people in your circle and the people influencing you, you could have easily came up with this campaign, bought the slot, ran with it, had it professionally done, no fucking problem, and really made an
for $8 million for the damage control.
Correct.
For damage control.
Well, you've spent more than that on jury, on bullshit.
$16 million for
right.
Damage control.
Right.
Control to seize your moment.
Right.
To seize.
And you might not even have to pay for it, because if you partner with a brand, because they know how powerful you are, they're gonna pay. You might even have got a check for it.
You pay me the $8 million. You
right.
Gave them.
Right.
You double down with me.
Right.
And we'll take over this thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
That'd have been crazy, man. Hey. I love it, man.
Yeah, I would have loved to throw it out to some creatives and say, what would you do with that?
Right? Like, seriously.
Yeah, I mean, seriously, you like find what brand, or whether he's the brand or you team up with a brand, but just that idea of, again, because we're talking about cultural moments now, and that's kind of everything is in that, you know, how do you plug in the culture? So